Hip-hop since 1987.com.
Yo, it's Oktane for Hip-hop since 1987.com, and I'm sitting here with the top 5 dead or alive, Jadakiss.
Oktane, what's good, baby?
How you doing, man?
What's going on? I'm chilling, man. Just grinding, working, radio, retail, running, ripping, hugging the babies, taking pictures, interviews, whatever we can do to let them know they gotta get that album. November 20th, top 5 dead or alive, baby. We here, we out here.
In stores. So, just to let you know, starting off, like, period, you're in my top 5, one of the best lyricists of all time.
I appreciate
Hands
that.
down.
That's
Hands
real.
down.
I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart.
How does it feel for you to be in the game 20 years and dropping your 4th album? How does it feel right now?
Man, it feels good. You know, I've been doing a lot of things in between dropping them albums, so you know, it's a beautiful thing. I've been on a nice journey. I like how my career's going. I don't want to change nothing.
So, just growing up in Yonkers, who were like the first rappers that actually really influenced you and got you to start rapping, to pick up the mic?
Man, the first rappers that got me influenced is Run DMC, Sugar Hill Gang, people like that. As far as YO, it's probably X, my man Bill Blast, Raw Wrong. Artists like that was local, older local dudes that was, you know, doing their thing that made me want to get involved.
Okay. So, as far as Bad Boy and Diddy, we see y'all kind of working together again. What is it like now compared to before when you guys first started out with Lox?
Now working with Diddy is different. It's a much more mutual respect. You know what I mean? It's like a bigger brother. It's like brothers working with brothers opposed to a mentor or CEO working with new, fresh talent in the game that, you know, just getting our feet wet. The respect level was up. Mutual respect, you know, it's easier to work now. We already got a chemistry due to working with each other, due to going through the turmoil we went through. That just made everything tighter. Sometimes that you gotta go through something to get where you want to be in life. You know what I mean? And that's one of them type of situations.
So everything's pretty
we
much
good.
cool,
We all the way good. Clean slate all around, boy.
So does that mean that the Lox is going to appear on the No Way Out 2 album?
Definitely. We already worked on it. You're going to hear us on the No Way Out 2 album. You hear us on the Money Mitch project.
Definitely.
You're going to see us on tour. So, you know, we back in full-fledged.
I love the track on the Money Making Mitch album. How did that come together? Because at first, Pusha T wasn't on it.
Yeah, nah, he got on it at the end, I guess, when he was winding it down, mixing it. Pusha must have flew out, and he threw him on the end of that joint.
What's the response been from it?
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. You know, people love good music. Good music will never get denied.
Mm-hmm.
Never.
So, what makes you feel like, because I mentioned earlier, you're one of my favorite lyricists, period. And if anybody tried to argue and have a conversation with me about that, I would pull up freestyles.
Yeah.
Man, I had big mic tapes from back in the day.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? I used to always have y'all stuff first. You know what I'm saying? So I knew to go to that guy. But like, just all your freestyles from back in the day. What makes you feel like you should be in anyone's top 5?
I mean, just if you know, it's different opinions. It's gonna be very opinionated. Some people go off record sales. Some people go off the white American success, and then you got dudes like yourself who just look for them good bars, that good, you know, good music. It doesn't have to be a song on the radio, or it doesn't have to be a song nominated for a Grammy. If you could go, like you said, to a big mic tape and play some of them songs that make you feel like I was an incredible lyricist. It's all how the individual feels about the artist. But I would say, like, the key is consistency, longevity, delivery, versatility. Those are all the things you need to be in anybody's top categories, you know what I mean?
You already gave out your top 5, which was Biggie, Jeezy, Nas, Styles P, and DMX. If you had to do a top 10, you had to round that off with another 5 from your favorites, who would it be?
If you keep going, then you could throw on Rakim. You can throw Rakim, Big Daddy Kane, KRS, Cool G Rap in there. You can throw Eminem, Andre 3000, Scarface. Dudes like Redman, dudes like that, and it can keep going. Like, you know what I mean? That's why the whole top 5, besides it being my title of my album, is a very good, ingenious marketing piece, because it's a super conversational piece. Whenever you talk about it, everybody in the room's gonna have a different top 5. You know what I mean? It goes on where you grew up at, what you grew up listening to, how old you are, where you from. So it's like a religious conversation. When you mention it, it can go forever. It's a great debater piece. But the key of the whole thing is being in the conversation. You know what I mean? It's a million rappers. The lists of rappers go from here to the end of the world, and so many of them are in nobody's top 5, or 10, or 20, or none of them. So when just to be on somebody's list, that's a blessing right there, and that's the gist of it. So if I'm in your top 5 or not, when you bring up the name of the album, when you bring me up, when you start the conversation, to be in the conversation is what many artists are home wishing they could be in. You know what I mean? So it starts there, and it's a beautiful thing. Like me, I'm content because I was told I was nice by Biggie, Eminem, Hov, Nas, Ghost and Ray, Face, Snoop, Dre, all of them dudes. Those dudes gave me what I needed, so I could die today. I'll be happy and, you know, blessed with where I've made it in the game.
That's dope, man. So as far as that goes, and we're talking about top 10, top 5, whatever, the top 5, it sparked up so many conversations. I know just between me and my friends, or people that I know going on Twitter, Instagram, that's the conversation right now. Top 5.
It's trending. It's everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah, you're surprised at the people that you're seeing. And then the thing about it is now, are those bars still there? Is the lyricism still in hip hop with the younger cats?
Nah, I would say it's there, but it's scattered. You know, dudes like J. Cole, Spitter, Kendrick, Drake. Got some spitters out there. You know what I mean? It's just scattered around because the climate in music is turn up. You know what I mean? It's club. And there's nothing wrong with that, because hip hop changes every 3 to 5 years, so it's going to keep evolving. And then the challenge is going to be to see if the turn up rappers can stay when it gets back lyrical, and vice versa. Like, that's the challenge. You know, hip hop's a culture, it's an art, it's big, it's humongous. But the challenge is to stay in the mix, stay with it. You know what I mean? Have a career like Kiss, to be here from 90-something to 2015, going on 2016, and still be relevant. That's to make a career out of this is the main thing. Because you can come with a song today, and man, Oktane got the hottest single out, and then disappear. You know what I mean? But to be here and make a mark and stay here, that's what's the hard part.
Gotcha. So, as far as you and Sheik, y'all been releasing a lot of music lately.
Yeah, Luch got an album coming out December 4th, Silverback Gorilla Part 2. Make sure you get that.
Shout out to Sheik Luch. I've seen y'all doing a lot of music. Are y'all gonna start doing music together? Are we gonna get another Lox album sometime soon? We usually get those every couple years.
Nah. Styles got his album out now, Wise Guy and the Wise Guy. He dropped that first. We're gonna get this top 5 November 20th. I just told you Sheik is coming December 4th, Silverback Gorilla Part 2. So that got all the solos out the way. Now we can finish the Lox album and get that to the people, because it's almost finished. We've been working. We just been working strategically and slow, not rushing nothing, because it's better to work like that. You can't rush greatness. But now that we got the solos out the way, we can focus everything, finish the Lox, get that out there.
So that's kind of the formula. Everybody dropped their solo.
Yeah, I mean, while we're working on the solo, we got 2 studios up and running. So one studio might be doing a Lox song, one studio might be doing a Chic song, or a Kiss song, or a Style song. But we always constantly doing them and talking, making talk work, you know what I mean? So we got joints. It's just now that all the solos is out, we could go form Voltron and finish the Lox.
Gotcha. I'm gonna tell you a story. It was one time I was in high school, way back in the day. My homeboy, he's cousins with this guy named Sycamore.
No doubt.
And Sycamore had invited us to y'all studio in Yonkers. It was like near like a U-Haul.
Yeah, same spot.
Same spot. Oh man, we went up in there.
Looked scary, right?
Looked scary as hell. And Chic, Styles was there. He was gonna dap us up and everything. You weren't there. And then Chic comes out. He's like, yo, who these little niggas with me? We was shook. I mean, 16 years old. 16 years old, shook. You know what I'm saying? Y'all really, as far as a group, y'all resonated to us because you were so real. Like the things you talked about sounded so real. And I think DJ Drama coined the term quality street music. To me, you guys birthed that. Y'all were the first ones with quality street music. How do you feel about the trap rappers of today trying to kind of roll off the same talk that you guys talk, but in a different way? Do you think it's resonating the same way?
I think it's good. I think it's great. I think it's a great thing, man. Hip hop, that's what it is. Like, what I don't like about hip hop, we the only genre of music that gets categorized. You know what I'm saying? If you look at it, you probably never even noticed that hip hop is the only music that gets East Coast hip hop, down south hip hop, West Coast trap, this that. R&B is no such thing as East Coast R&B or down south R&B or West Coast R&B or country, East Coast country music, or you know what I'm saying? Rock and roll ain't down south rock and roll. So if you know what's going on, they trying to put us against each other from the jump. So we gotta reverse that mindset and understand it's an art, it's a culture. I'm supposed to work with Chief Keef as well as I'm supposed to work with Drake or Eminem. It's an art. You're supposed to blend it in and make good music and give it to the people. When they put us against us, they're trying to evaporate. You know what I mean? They're trying to genocide our music form.
So say you can only work with this artist.
Yeah, and then try to limit you. Yeah, nah, it ain't like that. You should work. It goes off vibes and energy, and whoever you feel good with, work with. You know what I mean? But there's so much BS involved that they tainted a lot of it that the people don't get to see. You know what I mean?
And speaking of that, you actually have the album coming out, Top 5 DOA Live. You got Future featured on there. You got a couple different features on there. What was your mind state going into that?
Just to cater to
people that you wanted to work with?
serve this Kiss fans that already know what they're gonna get.
Yeah.
And then there's new Kiss fans. So I'll be stubborn to not consider the feelings of the new Kiss fans. You know what I mean? So that's why I gave you a little. I gave you the Neo and Nipsey. Then I gave you the Future joint. You know what I mean? To let you see, I'm covering the perimeter. I ain't just gonna be one-sided just because I came from the 90s, just because this is the type of music I came in making. Nah, I can make this too and still kiss it out.
Yep.
So you know what I mean? That's just what I'm trying to give a whole gumbo of body of work, opposed to some artists from my time, they won't mess with the trap, they won't mess with none of that, and all it's really doing is hurting them, because you don't gotta, long as you keep what you do involved in the music process, the people gonna embrace it, opposed to you saying, nah, I don't like that, that ain't my cup of tea. It don't have to be. You can still put some lemon and honey in it, and now you like it. Now it's your cup of tea, you know what I mean? Opposed to, and that's what happens with a lot of artists, and it's just hurting their career, you know what I mean? When it's giving me legs.
Yeah. Did you be able to stretch with the younger guys?
Yeah.
Looking for you.
You know what I mean? I get a lot of that from my son, though. My son is a sophomore in Clark. So he's like a son in
Rocco, son, right?
Yeah, they in the same dorm. They share a dorm. Him and Uno and them is in the dorm. Yeah, so that right there, I call them for what's going on, what they wearing out there, what they listening to out there, what they, you know what I mean? And he helped me, Dad, this is what's going on. And I incorporate that with what I already know, and it's a beautiful thing.
How does that feel, just being a young father?
Nah, it feels great. It feels great, because coming up, my pops was listening to his own music. I was in my room listening to what I was listening to. We couldn't, how me and my son can pop in a Dirty Sprite mixtape or listen to music and share ideas and absorb it together. It's showing the sign of it's showing the change of the times. Like, you know what I mean? It's a beautiful thing.
Any artist that he came
loved
to you
Cole.
with,
He loved Cole. He's down with ASAP and
okay.
He put me up on all the new up and coming stuff coming out of the A.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing just to have that many platforms and outlets, and you know what I mean, just to be able to get that knowledge like that from my son.
Gotcha. You definitely need the youth.
Yeah, you can't. Once you start blocking them out, you finish.
True.
You gotta incorporate all of them.
That's true.
Real talk.
So what's next for you after you drop Top 5 Dead or Alive?
Do some
tour?
Yeah, definitely gonna go. You could check me out on social media and check out where I'm gonna be. I'm definitely gonna go on tour, do the run, US and overseas.
You expecting to go on tour with anybody? You just trying to
I spoke to Jeezy last night, so I'm gonna get with him.
Don't tell the people that, man.
I'm gonna get with him Tuesday. We gonna try to put something together. You know what I mean? That'd be crazy. I think Jada and Jeezy, we go out. I think it'd be a nice.
Man, that would be a crazy mix, because you're gonna get. Yeah, that would be a crazy mix, man. I'll definitely look forward to seeing that. You and Jeezy on the road.
Get best of both. You gonna get.
It's just gonna be trap.
Yeah.
That New York street talk, and then it's just, you know what I'm saying. A lot of y'all share a lot of the same
similarities.
Things, you know what I'm saying. Y'all very similar as artists, so it would be dope to see you guys on the road ripping and tearing it up. Like, really, that's crazy. But Top 5 Dead or Alive is dropping next week. What are people to expect overall from
just a breath of fresh air? You know what I mean? Something good. I know you got stuff in your playlist that. You got 2 songs off dudes' albums, or you go from 1 to 19. This you can let it rip. You know what I mean? You already know what it is, and you can enjoy it. It's good music to get you through stuff, to turn up. If you want to go to war, if you want to, it's a journey on there. It's a collage of, you know what I mean, of just beautiful, sonically put together music, bars, music that you can absorb. Not just some bullshit that you know what I mean? You can turn up, you can get deep, you can get mad, you can want to cry, it takes you everywhere, and that's what music should be, you know what I mean? It shouldn't just get one feeling when you listen to music.
Before we get out of here, one thing I gotta ask you about. That video you posted with you breakdancing.
I got another one.
Why did it take you so long to put that out? Because no one knew about you breakdancing.
I was like,
is that Kiss? I had to play it back to make sure it was you. I was like,
that's a lot of stuff you don't know about me. Like, you see me on there shooting ball yesterday.
Yeah.
On the gram, but breakdancing was one of my hobbies. I'm playing ball, breakdancing, and rapping was like my 3 things. You know what I mean? That I was alright at. Breakdancing went out of style. As far as playing ball and football, I was too slow. You know what I mean? I was too short to play basketball and too slow.
Same thing happened to me.
But yeah, but you never lose it. It's like riding a bike. That happened. We was in the studio mixing the Top 5 album, and I think I did one. I went into the backspin in a windmill. But everybody wasn't in the living room, so my man ran in the back and started telling everybody in the back studio, Kiss is doing windmills. And then they came out like, oh, you can't do that. I'm saying, don't make me do this. Then I told everybody, don't record it, but don't push, don't put it out there, because it's gonna go viral. So once I did it, and we fixed it up and put it out there, it went viral, because everybody, you know what I mean? They're like, I don't believe he can do it. I don't think that's him. But I'm gonna do another one probably like in another day or 2. I'm gonna do another one, another special. You know what I mean? I'm gonna extend it a little bit and show you some more stuff I can do.
I'm looking forward to that. That's real hip hop, y'all, man. Jadakiss, a true hip hop guy. dope lyricist.
Album in stores the 20th, November 20th. Top 5 Dead or Alive in stores online right now. You can pre-order it, get 4 free songs. I'll be back in the market near you to perform. Just check my social media at The Real Kiss on Twitter, at The Real Kiss on Instagram, Mr. Raspy on Snapchat. Def Jam got my Facebook right now. I'm promoting the album, so I'll get back to you with that.
Yeah, man, yo, make sure y'all get that album. If Jadakiss is not in your top 5, do your research, man. You don't know, it's straight bars, man, history. Great guy, man. Appreciate you sitting down.
Thank you, Oktane. It was a beautiful
Put me on the back of the tour bus.
No doubt, we on the tour bus. You know what I mean? I bring you into my world. It ain't like we gotta do the whole corporate label thing.
Shout my hip hop since 1987, niggas. Hip hop since 1987.com.
Some music. When can we hear some new state property music?
Real soon, man. But I'm working on Forever Do Me. You know, more than likely, I'm gonna have everybody on there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm fresh from the studio just now. Like I said, I just did a joint with Jalo Beats today. It's hard, it's crazy.
Okay.
Called I Got It.